Hi, welcome. This is day 3 of my yoga 40-day challenge, and today I was feeling a little tired, and not from yoga, just tired in general. And so I was in my mind like, okay, I gotta make it to my mat today. And so here I am. My kids are napping, and my dogs are thinking this is their playtime too, so pardon them if they happen to run by. But I don't know, I'm just kind of interested to see where my practice takes me today. I don't really have a direct idea about what I want to practice or how I'm going to practice, so just enjoy. Let's start in a tabletop position. Fingertips nice and wide. On the exhalation, extend your right leg back, curl the toes under, and just press through the heel. Keeping your hips square with the floor, broaden through your back, and just get a good calf stretch. On the next exhalation, lift the bent knee up and really contract the pelvic floor. Let's hold and breathe. The arms are going to be slightly forward of the shoulders. Push a little bit more forward, hold it, lift the knee, and then drop back down, tabletop. Nice job. Let's try the opposite side. Heel presses back, broaden through the back, fold to the elbows forward. Try not to kick the hips, really square them off. Just go for a good stretch. Good deep breath. And then exhale, pelvic floor contracts, lift through the deep core, press through your arms. Keep reaching through the heel. Nice. Now forward a little bit, hold it. Foot to the floor, downward facing dog. Fingers go wide, bend through the knees, really lift through the hips so you're not feeling stuck in your shoulder girdle. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the nose. Let's do a little twisted dog. Turn your toes to one side. Bend your knees, sink your hips, and keep pressing through your arms. A good side body stretch. Inhale, come through center. And do the same thing on the opposite side. One more time each way. Use your breath. And then back upright. Exhale, wave through and come into plank position. Knees drop down, sit back, devotional. Inhale, roll up onto your heels. Interlace the fingers. Now roll your shoulders open, lift your heart, and let your knuckles tip to the floor as your heart lifts to the sky. Inhale through the nose, really drop through the shoulders. Exhale, now tuck your chin, lift off your heels, and come into rabbit. If this is too much, keep your hands on the floor and let the chin come into the chest. Soften through the shoulders and breathe. Exhale, sit back onto the heels, arms reach forward, breathe out. Inhale, roll up onto your heels, hand grab a block. What?
Do I still have to lay down?
Yes. I'll come get you when I'm done with this, okay? No. You need to be quiet and not come over here. Why don't you go in your room? You can play. Close the door, though.
Can I play in the playroom?
No, because I don't want any noise. Harper, come on. I have the video camera going. Please. Just in your room, and I'll come get you in 10 minutes.
I'll be quiet out.
In 10 minutes, I'll come get you and we'll play a game then.
Okay.
Grab yourself a block. Turn your palms to face in on the block. You can keep your thumbs on top. Elbows sit under the shoulders. Step back into a nice little forearm plank. Pressing down through the forearms. Watch not to hunch. Keep the body long. Knees are always there. Never look at modifications as the fact that you can't do something, but rather the fact that you know your body and you're really working to use the right muscles. Now lift through the deep core. Draw your hips up. Walk your feet in. Nice little puppy dog. Bend your knees if necessary and keep pressing down through the arms as you lift up through the shoulder girdle. A little walk the dog.
Couple more breaths. And just try to keep a good, kind mindset here. A lot of work for the upper body. This is actually a great training for down dog if you struggle with the upper body in dog pose. And then exhale, knees to the mat. Sit back on your heels, take a breath. Move the block forward, palms down. Exhale, roll up through cat pose. And now cross your ankles, come back onto your seat, extend your legs forward. Let's come into seated forward bend. If you need to, sit on a cushion. And open your feet as wide as your yoga mat. Sitting nice and tall, keeping the length through the lower body. Exhale. If necessary, bend your knees. And feel free, blocks work great as a little bit of a knee prop if you're feeling vulnerable there. Exhale. Working to keep the toes and knees upright. Hold the feet, hold the ankles. Let's flex back on the feet as you relax your shoulders back. As you move your sternum and the back of your head forward, keep the lower belly engaged. Extend your left arm forward. Turn the fold of the elbow forward. Now as though you're starting a lawnmower. Inhale, lead with the elbow, turn your chest. Relax your shoulder and look back. So watching not to let your body collapse. Keep the openness and twist. Exhale, lower your back arm down, fingertips wide facing away from you. Lift your hips and come into a nice little version of reverse plank. Hold and breathe. Exhale, lower down. Bring yourself forward again. Release the sit bones. And exhale, strong core, anchoring sacrum. Release yourself forward. Now right hand plants to the floor, turn the fold of the elbow with the middle finger, start your lawnmower, rotate the rib cage, and open through the heart and chest. Breathe, palm up or forward. Really focus on relaxing the shoulder. Feel free, the elbow can also bend. Exhale, lower the back arm down, press strong through the legs. Lift your hips reaching up or bring the arm alongside the ear. Hold and breathe. Stretch. Exhale, lower yourself down slowly, bottoms of the feet together. Let's go for shooting star. So heels come a little bit further away from the groin. Knees drop open, long spine laying forward. This time reach your arms as far forward as you can go over the legs. Move your back muscles and exhale, fold. On the inhale, really focus on inflating your back body as much as you can. Exhale, soften with gravity, letting go of any tension through the hips. Inhale, roll yourself up, bend your knees. And if you don't have blocks, feel free to be on the floor. If not, set your blocks behind you so they look like a really long rectangle. Fingertips hang over towards your hips. Plant your feet slightly forward of your knees. Keep your elbows bent, tuck them in, and lift your heart. Now strong legs, glutes, and core. Exhale, lift. Elbows are the last thing to lengthen. Keeping the shoulders rolling open. Either keep the chin on the chest, protecting the neck, especially if you have vertigo issues, or drop the head back. That's my dog Tinkerbell. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, let's add a little rocking action. Again, keep the chin at the chest if necessary. Exhale, lower the hips down. Cross the legs. Reach forward. Nice back stretch. Roll yourself up, back into reverse table. Bend your elbows, hug them in, lift your whole heart center, and exhale, press up. Anchor into the right leg, try not to torque the hips, and extend the left leg straight forward. You can see your hips and thighs being level rather than sunk or sunk. Breathe, knees can glue, if not, keep them parallel. Exhale, lower that leg. Re-lift, and lift the opposite. Breathe. I like flexing the foot, really giving some length to the hamstring. Exhale, lower down. Flip yourself around to face the opposite direction. Move one block, come back into puppy dog. Sometimes people call it dolphin. Don't get caught up in the name. Really focus on the feeling. Exhale, press as you lift. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the nose. If you're feeling ambitious, anchoring through the forearms and the block, think about coming up into a little bit of a practice forearm balance. So just a little jump practice right now. Let's try the other leg. Notice which side maybe has a little bit better fluidity. I'm really working on keeping my core strong and pressing through the forearms, not just relying on the elbows. And drop down, exhale. Inhale, come back up, roll the toes under, lift through the deep belly, back into puppy dog. Pressing down again, let's try that little jump action. Stay calm. Again, like I said, this is my real practice. Not everything looks perfect. So let's try it again. Maybe I'll have better success with the other leg. Maybe a little bit more graceful. Hi, Shiva. All right, slowly. Oops, sorry, dog. There's always distractions in life, right? Especially dogs on your head. Okay, Tinkerbell. Okay, you gotta go. You gotta go. Tinker. All right. Okay, go. And I'm not gonna edit this out for you. All right, let's try it again. Here we go. Keep breathing. This leg's a little bit harder for me. All right, we're coming back to that. Tinkerbell. Block to the floor. Come up to all fours. Step forward with your left foot. Roll the back toes under, lift the knee. Exhale, wave yourself up into a high lunge. Re-square the hips. Lengthen through the spine. Hands to heart. Back heel turns flat to an angle. Open and challenge your stride. Warrior two. Watch that you're not jerking the rib or torquing the shoulder. And challenge the space of the legs. Exhale, front forearm to the thigh. Now use your forearm anchoring into the inside of the leg. Start your lawnmower, lift through the elbow without dropping out through the front belly, and turn into modified lateral angle. As a practitioner, I find that in my personal practice and as a teacher, not looking to impress anyone, but really practice for your body. Inhale, back up into warrior two. And then lengthen through that leg, release the arms. Let's just turn to the opposite side. Really making it a point to feel in each moment and become fully aware of the pose, even if it's just for a few breaths. Breathe. Not to overextend with the back arm, drop your shoulders, and keep energy rising in your core. Exhale, front forearm to the thigh. Anchor to the inside of the leg. Turn your ribs without dropping your belly. Lengthen through the lower back because your core is strong. You can either tuck the arm or again, extend and reach. I'm reaching with purpose. This next 40 days, or I should say this next 39, 38, 37 days, are really there for me to find what I'm made of, find what I'm capable of. And reinstill a commitment. Inhale back into warrior two. Exhale, lower your arms, rotate, lift your hips as you step back. Downward facing dog. Feel free to go back to puppy dog if you're feeling like you're getting more openness from your dog pose on your forearms. Inhale, lift your right leg. I'm going to do the same leg as you. Sorry if I switch back and forth between talking, mirror image, and regular. Inhale, high to the ball of the foot. Strike the knee through, runner's lunge, back into the mat, uncurl the toes. Spring off the floor, level hips, and bend the elbows and extend the arms. Now grab for the wrist of the back leg and just draw a little bit more length to that side. Press through the back big toe. The exposure is the groin, not a dropping of the front belly. Exhale, hands to prayer. Release the arms down. Roll the back toes under, lift the knee. Take a small step up with the back foot until the foot is flat. Bend the front knee. Exhale, roll yourself up. Feet are on water skis. Turn both set of toes forward. Check the back foot. I'm even a little turned out. Now on the exhalation, bending the back knee and straightening up again. Keep the front core strong. A little calf release. Exhale, bend. And inhale, extend. One more, then we're going to add a fold. Exhale, bend. And inhale, extend. Just so I don't get cut off by the camera here. All right, exhale, bend the back knee. Keep the hips square. Fold halfway forward. A lot of good hamstring here. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, bend the back knee. Lengthen through the front leg. Knee is forward. Foot is very much grounded. And then exhaling, strong core. Nice. Bend. Exhale, balance. And then rising. I don't know about you, but I'm always tricky on carpet. Exhale, bend, and hinge. And then back up. Last one. Exhale, bend, and hinge. This time, bend the front knee, hands to the mat. Step back into downward facing dog. Keep the power in the core. Inhale, lift the opposite leg, left leg, square off the hips. Roll through, runner's lunge. Inhale, find length. Exhale, roll yourself up, steady. Nice, high lunge. Level and square off the hips. Bend the elbows and extend the arms. Breathe. Now exhale, hands to the hip line. Take a small step up. You're on water skis. Bending the back knee 3 times. Keep the front knee bent. Hips are square. Exhale, back knee bends. You're going to notice the restriction. Inhale, straighten it up again. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Only going as far as my body will let me. Exhale, bend. And inhale, extend. Now let's add the hinge. As I bend my back knee, lengthen through the front leg and fold, really feeling the hamstring. Keep the hip of the front leg back. Rise yourself up, trying not to let the belly drop out. Exhale, bend the back knee. A little bit more of a functionally apt version of standing head to knee. If you like that pose, people are really vulnerable in locking. We're going to try to avoid locking. Strong quad, anchoring foot. And then rise back up. Exhale. And inhale. Last one, exhale. And I didn't forget. Hands to the floor. Bend the front knee, drop the back knee to the mat. That deep lunge. Exhale, roll yourself up, level your hips. Extend your arms. Now grab hold of the wrist of the back leg. We're trying to focus on sinking into the hip socket, not into the belly. Breathe. Press through the back foot. And just honor the space. Really draw your torso off of your hips. Hands to the mat. Roll the back toes under. Lift the knees. Step back into plank. Coming either to the left knee or the ball of the left foot. Exhale, strong pelvic core. Let's not make the hip flexors do it all. Exhale, knee into the chest. Just lift up slightly. And then inhale, extend out. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Let's go to the opposite side. Exhale, just lift a little bit. Not so much in the upper body. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Last one, exhale. And inhale. Knees drop down, devotional, exhale. And as you inhale in devotional, really feel as though your back body is expanding as much as possible. Inhale here, exhale, coast across the mat and come onto your belly. As you come onto your belly, draw your hands behind your back. Just gently grab one wrist with the opposite hand, palms face up. Roll your shoulders open, tops of the feet ground. Nice big breath in. And exhale. Nice big breath out, roll your shoulders open. Inhale, feel the contraction of the spine. Exhale, try not to drop the chin forward. Keep the eye line down. Sorry for laughing right now.
No.
My son Harper is behind the camera doing everything I'm doing. So, again, my real life. And exhale down slow. Switch hands. Inhale. Exhale, strong core lift. Keep breathing. Try not to overclench the glutes. I gave up several years ago trying to have a perfect space for yoga. And with a family and pets and a husband and a career, you find that that perfect space is only where you make it. Exhale, lower down. Hands under the shoulders. Now strong core, use your knees. Let's press up into plank. Exhale, plank. Knees to the floor, sit back on your heels. Grab your block again. Let's try that forearm balance one more time. Hopefully my dog won't trample over my head this time. All right, forearms press into the floor. Thumbs on top of the block. Lift your knees. And just find some space in your body here. Now naturally you'll probably instinctually come up with your more stronger leg. And for me, for whatever reason, that's my left leg kicking. So let's practice a little bit. Just those hops. And then if you find that balance is good, see if you can come up to balance. If not, go next to a wall. And exhale down. Nice job, sit back. Inhale, slowly rise. Interlace the fingers, open your heart, lift your chest, gently look up. And now exhale, hands to the floor. Curl the toes under and move back, downward dog. Again, we're not pushing with the shoulders, but rather lifting with the deep core. Inhale, lift your right leg. And exhale, lower that leg down. Inhale, lift your left leg. And exhale, lower that leg down. Bend your knees, come to the mat. Move your block off to the side. One hand down to each side. Now bring your head forward so it looks like a triangle. And with a strong inner belly, bring one knee to each tricep here for a nice little tripod here. Inhale. Now if I let all my body weight come down on my head, it's going to feel really uncomfortable. If I work to stay out of my shoulder girdle and draw in deeply on that deep transversus muscle, lean a little bit more weight into the hands, I feel much more balanced. Now inhale deeply. Exhale, either stay here or bring the legs straight out. Slowly up. Now on the exhalation, either come back the way you came or slowly drop the legs straight back and come into chaturanga. All you have to do is drop the feet and lift the head. Lower all the way to the floor. Nice job. Inhale, hands under the shoulders, root your pubis bone. Exhale, roll yourself up and move into a strong cobra. Turn the head to the right, chin to chest, and turn the head to the left, chin to chest. Exhale, lower down. Grab hold of your ankles from the inside, flex your feet, deep inhalation, hug your heels towards each other. Exhale, lift up into a nice Dhanurasana. Try not to squeeze the glutes. Keep the openness of the heart. Really focus on your torso lifting. Exhale, lower down. Hands under the shoulders. Deep breath in. Feel free. Get the knees on the mat. Exhale, press up. And now slide your right leg forward and come into pigeon. Femur bone stays in line with the hip socket. Square your hips behind so you can feel a really good release in that back glute. Exhale, fold yourself forward, resting to your forearms, a block, or the floor. Now if you're choosing to bring the front leg more forward, working still to keep that thigh bone in line with its socket. So we're really focusing on the leg actually moving in its hip socket rather than just torquing the leg off to the side. Exhale, fold down. Nice full inhale and exhale. Focus on really streaming your breath into the area of tension. And mentally, focus on just allowing there to be space. Space in your body, space in your life. And I will do the same. Check in. If you've wandered away, mentally come back. Now inhale, exhale, roll yourself up. Extend your front leg just a little bit more off to the left. Come to the inside arch of your back foot. Right hand comes behind you. Nice big breath in. And rise up into a nice variation of a side plank. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. Grounding through your top leg, which is your back leg. Let's see if we can lift the bottom leg. Breathe. Exhale, roll into plank. And now slide your left leg forward. Align your shin to a point of comfort. That's not going to be the huge focus. It's getting that femur bone in line. And then squaring the hips so we can get a really good glute stretch up the outer thigh and into the backside. Inhale. And then exhaling. Again, you can be on a cushion. You can be on a block with your forehead. Or you can rest yourself to the floor. Nice, deep breath. Slowly exhale, rise. Bring your front leg just a little bit further off to the right. Come to the inside arch of your back foot, left hand next to your left thigh, and extend up and open. Breathe. Look to the point that's most comfortable for your neck. And then thinking about trying to stay as stable as you can, lift the lower leg. Exhale, roll into plank. And then knees to the mat, come onto your back. Bring your knees into your chest, give yourself a nice hug, rock side to side. And then feet to the mat, find neutral pelvis. As you find neutral pelvis, open your arms to T, bring your legs up to a tabletop, feel the broadness of your back. Inhale, tip your legs halfway to the right. And as you exhale, use your waistline, draw the legs back to center. Inhale, tip your legs halfway to the left. And then exhale, pelvic core contracts back to center. Inhale. And exhale, keep the knees together. Inhale. And exhale. Try not to let the front abdomen pop. Inhale. Exhale. One more time each way. Inhale. Nice little core and lower back release. Exhale. Last one. And exhale. Knees into the chest. Keep the lower back and sacrum long. Spread through your bottom body. Turn the feet up to the sky. Insides of the ankles, insides of the feet. Extend your feet open into a reclined straddle. Keep your backside pushing down, almost like you're trying to arch your lower back, rather than letting it curl up. So you really have an opportunity to get into your hamstrings, into your inner adductors, and your groin. Breathe. Now bend your knees, heels towards the groin. Grab both of your feet together. And now nice little reclined bound angle variation. Bring your feet towards you. Yes, your hips are going to lift. Drop your shoulders. And keep your knees widening. Maybe use your elbows as you bring your feet towards you. Even the attempt of a posture is still part of the posture. Yoga is about being real with where you're at in your practice. And And then slowly release the feet. Drop the feet to the floor, this time right into a reclined bound angle. Let the lower back arch, bend your elbows, arms come overhead. And let's take the next several moments here. Close your eyes, soften your body. What is it that you truly desire? What is it that you're truly looking for, working towards? And what do you find is maybe taking its place? Kind of like a temporary fix. Much like relationships, we don't love ourselves, so we look for someone else to love us or to give love to. Your practice is about no one but you. Now you can continue to stay here in bound angle or extend your legs out now or at any time in the next several rounds of breath as we enter into a sweet relaxation. Heavy body. I will not let other people's heaviness in their lives weigh me down. I will not allow the choices of the people around me, close to me or far, change the decisions or the choices that I choose to make. Act in kindness, act in love, rather than in hatred or violence. And when we do that, the choices we make will always be for the better good of everyone around us. Slowly bend your elbows. Use your hands for help if your knees were in bound angle. And slowly bring your legs up. Draw the knees into the chest. Rock on the lower back. And then roll yourself off to one side as you come up to a seated position. Thank you so much for your time, your energy, and your effort, and I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.